Well, this looks a familiar sight, doesn't it? We're second in the table, we're 9 points behind Man United, and they still haven't lost. 18 games into the season, 16 wins and 2 draws, but today they face the mighty Villa. It's already over for them, they just don't know it yet. Hello all, MikeRo here, welcome to another episode of my FM19 Aston Villa save, the final season, Season 8, and we are running it close, but we're still a little bit of a way behind. Like I said, we are 9 points behind United currently, and that is down to, yet again, more good runs of form. Although we did drop points against Watford since the last time we met. But other than that, we beat Crystal Palace, West Ham, and we are actually in the Carabao Cup semi-final against Manchester City, which is very exciting. So maybe there might be some silverware. It probably just won't be the one that I'm after. We also qualified top of our Champions League group, just saying. Today we have a game against Arsenal to start with, and then, like I said, the big one away at Old Trafford on Boxing Day against Manchester United, who we do play on the final day of the season as well at Villa Park. Can we get ourselves in with the chance of winning the title on that final day? There's a long way to go, but win against them today would go a long way to sorting that. First, we need to get past Arsenal, who, if we all remember, absolutely spanked me on the first day of the season 3-0 when everything felt like it had so much promise and it all completely fell apart. So it is our kind of usual lineup today against Arsenal. We're still sticking with the 4-2-3-1 in the big games because we've seen quite defensively solid, touch wood, with that formation. Christensen's in goal, Fila, Markovic, Luperto and Hassan are the back four. Then you've got Vile and Goretzka in the middle with Martial, Navarro, Gaitan and Nick McWilliams up front, who is in hot goal-scoring form. He's got 3 goals in his last 5 games, not too bad. Glenn Hazel is actually injured at the moment, and he's out for a long period of time, start for another 3 weeks, so we are relying on Mick to turn up, and to be fair to him, he has turned up in the big games so far. The one formation I have been trying recently is the 4-1-2-1-2. Yeah, the 4-4-2 diamond, but narrow. That's what I've been going to when we are struggling to break teams down. I'm going to say in this one, we owe Arsenal after what happened in our last match. That's not quite got the boys as invigorated as I hoped it would. But we turned it around with the old faith chat. Everyone was up for that. Tunnel, kickoff, send the assistant. Right, away we go. No messing today. We've got to get straight back into it and back amongst the winning trail at Villa Park. We threw away a 2-goal lead against Watford it wasn't at home. Well, viewers, it's not going to surprise you that it's 0-0 at half-time in a half that we dominated, as usual. We just can't score, and I'm not going to muck about today. We're going to go straight to the diamond formation because the wingers are doing nothing for me. Jordan Henderson comes on for Gaitan, and Martial's going to go up front with McWilliams. That's the best thing about having this diamond formation, is that McWilliams and Martial have quite a little decent partnership. Oh my god, there's a highlight. That's not from a kickoff, but it does look like it's going to be to Arsenal. It's going Doozy here. All he needs to do is shift the ball forward. Oh, good shot and a decent save there by Christensen. The one problem with the diamond formation, obviously it allows a lot of space on the wing, so if you play any team that's playing high wingers, we're in serious trouble. Fortunately, Arsenal aren't. They're playing normal 4-4-2 wingers. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to get the break on them. Jordi, Alisson. It's so bad. Anthony Vile is coming off. Diaz is coming on. He hasn't played in a while, but I'm going to get him to go on Mazzala and go on the support. So we're going to have box-to-box with Goretzka and Mazzala with Diaz. Oh, just as Goretzka gets a bad injury, and I've already made the change. Just wonderful. Wonderful scenes. Oh no, please don't be a goal for Arsenal. Ollie Fell chips the lovely ball into Jordi. He bends. What an effort that was. What an effort. He's hit the post from around a good 35 yards there. Just horrific. We're going to fall even further behind United before we've even played them. Oh, corner. Fila whips it in. Navarro at the back post doesn't get the header. Goretzka's got to win this. He has. Leon, good ball in. Oh, nearly near McWilliams. Hendo to Navarro. Navarro back to Hendo. Fila, don't shoot. You shoot. Oh! Yes! Forget what I said. Mikel Fila. It is, of course, Mickey McWilliams who dives in with a wonderful header. Poaching supreme. Hendo, it's snowing. Where has this come from? What is that? Well, I've not seen this. Angus Gunn makes a total hash of it. And Mick McWilliams is on hand to smack it into the back of the net. It's not really deserved, but it's 1-0 to Villa, and we are grinding our way to results even when we're not playing well, which is a true sign. Forget what I said. Why do games always take till the 80th minute to get exciting for me? Beachy. What a name that is. Beachy to Ollie Fell. Great save by Christensen. Turns it round the post. I can't tell if that was going in or not. If it is, that is a wonderful save. We've only got 5 minutes to survive. It may not be the 3-0 pumping I was hoping for in terms of revenge, but it would go some way to rectifying some demons. United will be watching this game. You can guarantee they'll be watching. And they know that we're not going anywhere. We are 10 points ahead of Liverpool if we win this game. As Arsenal have a corner in the last minute. They whip it in. Park Ji-won manages to clear it away from Ruben Diaz. Oh, no, he didn't. He didn't even get a touch on it. Brilliant stuff. A 1-0 win. Yes! That is a big win against the team. They may only be 8th, but that is a big win. Feely gets man of the match. He put in a good performance today. But Mick McWilliams is the man. He is the man who turns up in the big occasions. That's 4 goals. No, still 3 in 5. And you can tell now his attributes are only getting better. He is the hero at the moment. He is almost single-handedly dragging us through this season at the moment. Abdullah Hassan's going to be out for 3 to 4 weeks. That's not good. And Leon Goretzka for 1 to 3 days. We're doing a Sunday to Friday at the moment, so we've got Man United on Friday. I'm hoping Goretzka will be back and fit for that, but the Christmas period is obviously taking its toll on the team. Brilliant. I shall see you at Old Trafford in a minute. Oh, God. Well, it's been an entertaining couple of days. There's been a virus going through the team, and I've got a lot of semi-fit players to pick from, but it's just not the game for this. We've got a real problem at centre-back today because Leperto is ineligible because obviously it's his own team because we're loaning him from United. And Park Ji-won is also out with a virus which is spread throughout the team. And that's why there's a lot of players that are sort of semi-injured or facing fitness tests, but they're not 100%. But we're going to go with this then. So it's pretty much the same lineup from last time, except MikeRo is at right back and Lucas Mai comes in to partner up with Markovic in the centre of defence. Then we've got Thomas Diaz, who's finally going to partner up with Antonin Weil in the middle of the pitch. They have not played together yet. There's no way that Diaz is 100% fit, but Goretzka only at 84% conditioning. I have to give him a little bit of a rest today, but he definitely will play a part at some point. I look at that United team and it's frightening. They've got Rashford, Asensio, Zaniolo and Mbappe. It's probably the best front four in the game at this point. Diego Dalot's very good, Sangalletti, Declan Rice is excellent, Kieran Tierney, Pogba, Weston McKennie. He may be the only player in there that's a slight weakness, but even he's not bad. Do you know what I mean? Look at that. That's ridiculous. But we've got passion. I'm going to say to the boys, we've got nothing to lose here. Let's show how good we are. Let's show everyone what we're capable of. We can do this. We've got a depleted squad. We're not at our best. We're missing arguably our best player in Glenn Hazel. We could be one down already. No, great save by Christensen. He's going to have a very busy day today. It is safe to say. Go on, Santiago. He's not 100% fit today either as Gaitan. That is just the worst cross, though. And, oh no, United are on the break here. Asensio drifting forward, finds Rashford. Rashford's going to get away. Good save by Christensen, but we can't carry on like this. Do I go defensive? I've never been a fan of going defensive. I don't like inviting pressure. I like to try and apply it. But I think if we go toe-to-toe with them, we're going to get absolutely battered. Having said that, we've had 3 shots, as none of them have been on target. 4 shots? Oh, okay. Oh, there you go, 5 and 1. So we're going toe-to-toe with them, and we're actually, I wouldn't say coming out on top, but we're holding our own, I think it's safe to say. Oh no, corner. Oh, flipping hell, they found Pogba on the edge of the area. He hits it. It's 1-0 United. Poor Pogba with a rocket. And just caught out a corner. To lose at a set piece is not great. Asensio just finds him in a bit of space. He just shifts out of his feet and hits one. I mean, that's a worldie. That's why he is arguably the best player in the world on this game. It cheers me up in real life that he is absolutely a waste of time. But this game isn't real life, and I wish that it was. Other than that shot, there's not... Here we go. I say that. Asensio whips it in. Weston McKennie, it's 2. Within the blink of an eye, it's 2-0. And I was just about to say that actually they've gone 22 games without a defeat. Piss off. I mean, Weston McKennie, that's a brilliant header. Great ball by Asensio. He is causing me absolute havoc. And I was going to say that we've been playing really well, but we're going to find ourselves going into the break 2-0 down. Somehow. I really don't know how. We've been fine. Been really fine. Not threatened particularly, but we've been decent, and we're just going to come away with nothing. And they have the ability to do that, you know. I think it... Oh, hello. Gaitan, please. One before half time changes everything. It could be 3 because just no one's bothering to chase back. Gaitan just sat there watching Tierney. I mean, that is so bad. Asensio, it's going to be 3. How has he missed? It's a sitter by his standards, but Gaitan needs to look at himself there. That was just the most passive shite I have seen. Asensio has just done the trick. It's a good game, and it's end-to-end. I'm going to say aggressively, show me something else in the second half. I'm not really that disappointed. I think the boys have been fine. So we changed to the 4-4-2, and we've also made 3 changes. Shaw's come on for Fila. Hendo has come on for Thomas Diaz, who's very tired. And Gaitan has also gone off. And on comes Aurel Mora, who's going to be playing as a Mazzala in this role. I just want to see if maybe we can just get a goal. 9 points at Christmas. It's a pretty sizable lead when you consider the fact that they are still unbeaten. I really thought... Actually, I didn't really think... If it was at Villa Park, I'd probably be a bit more angry. But because it's at Old Trafford, because they're in such good form, can I really get angry? Not really. No, I can't. Actually, I don't think it's that we're not good enough. I think United are just a freak. Our chance was last year. We had the chance last year. We did. I think it's safe to say that we are easily now probably the second best team in England. You can see that from the table. You know, we're 7 points ahead of Liverpool, for God's sake. But we just can't. No one can beat United. You know, and if we can't beat them ourselves, we have no right to think that anyone else can. I think Rashford's just made it 3. Oh no, Nelson's scored. Or are they going to... Yeah, okay, they've disallowed it. Marcus Rashford, I think, must be offside here. I mean, that's close. It might be different if maybe I had the entire first team lineup available. Maybe if we had Hazel. Maybe if we had Laperto, because he's formed up a really good partnership with Markovic. Maybe, but I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if it would have made that much of a difference. We're a brilliant team. We are a brilliant team. We're just not unbeatable, which United look like they are. This could genuinely be an invincible season. I can't see anybody stopping them. They've played everyone once and not lost to anybody, and they've not even looked like close to losing to someone. They've only drawn 2 of those games, so they are a phenomenal team, United, and they win 2-0. It's fine because this is all make-believe, and in real life they are shocking. Not too actually upset about the performance. Thought we did fine. Just not very happy with the result at the end of the day. It's only the 3rd game we've lost this season in 19 games. It's pretty decent, you know, where if United weren't there, we'd be really in with a chance of winning this title. You know, we'd be 7 points ahead of Liverpool, 8 points ahead of City, goal difference nearly as good as City's. But United got a goal difference of plus 34 and are 9 points ahead. I mean, it's just ridiculously how good they are. Right, in the next episode, it won't be too long actually. Let's go for the Carabao Cup semi-finals, because there's a chance we could win some silverware this year. And also, I do intend to do a bit of business in January because we have £73 million to spend, and I intend to spend it as a big last push. If we're going to do this, we're going to go all out to try and win ourselves some trophies. Let's come out for the Carabao Cup first leg of the semi-final against Man City, and maybe tie that in with the game away at Anfield against Liverpool, because obviously they're 3rd in the league at the moment, so they're having a pretty good season as well. And let's just see where we stand. I think the Premier League's out of touch. Not because we're not good enough, but I think because United are just too good. I think maybe I've been giving us a bit of a hard rap. You actually look at our form, it's been absolutely phenomenal. We just can't beat United. No one can beat United. It is incredible and incredibly frustrating. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do like, share and subscribe, and until I see you in the next episode, where we'll be focusing on the cup games. Well, one cup game and Liverpool. Stay cool.